your sticky notes?
Good morning, good afternoon, Ike. You know, I really love the morning time because it's my last name. That gotta be it. Good morning, Ike, or good afternoon. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. As you come in, please feel free to share this video. We are doing our Art on Arkansas interview. This will be our third installation. We'll be interviewing Vallejo Lee, who's a visual artist. Oh, maybe I should do that. All right, and we're just gonna give people time to tune in. We'll be starting at 1 p.m. Hey, Scarlett, what time is it? Hey, Amy. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to introduce myself. I am Drika Morning, the Arts and Education Manager here at the Arkansas Arts Council, where we provide services and funds to artists. So you can always check out what we're doing at arkansasarts.org, arkansasarts.org, to check out the different grants and different artist programs that we have. Today, again, we do have a segment that we do on a bi-weekly basis called Art on Arkansas, where we interview an artist from Arkansas. So today we have Vallejo Lee. I'll be bringing him on in just a second, but again, if you could just go ahead and share this video so that as many people can see what he has to offer today. And here we go. Right now.
Hey, Drika.
Hey, Vallejo.
How you doing today?
I'm doing great. You sound really loud.
Oh, sorry, I might be kind of close.
No, I think it's maybe
Oh,
it's me. Get started. I'm so excited to have you, Vallejo,
thanks for
because
having me.
we go way back to UTA when you started um, doing the radio
Yeah.
with me, performing at different venues across the state, doing poetry, doing graphics, visual arts, like everything. So I'm actually going to let you introduce yourself and let people know just who you are and what all you do. I know you do a lot of visual arts, but I also know that you do performing arts and literary arts. So just let everybody know about you.
Okay, cool. Well, like I said, thanks for having me, Drika, and thanks for everybody who's tuning in. My name is Vallejo Lee. I'm a visual artist. I'm 24. I'm from Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas, to be specific. I attended UCA for a couple of years doing art majors. Um, I got a lot of experience doing a lot of different things when I went to college, so it was beneficial to my success path, I would say, or where I envision myself being. And I'm thankful for the experience and connections that I did make and continue to make every day, and just from people who helped me get to where I am today. But yeah, I mean.
Great, great, great. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So, how did you get your start into the arts?
Uh, I think it started. Well, I know it started when I was younger. I think it's just a trait that I just naturally had, just from picking up a pencil or a pen when I was a younger kid, and it's just something that just flourished and just continue to grow within my life and just my journey through life.
Mhm.
And at first, it just started with, I'm sure, writing numbers and letters and, scribbling and coloring. And I'm sure it formed into something else. I remember my mom would draw a lot, and I would like sit on her bed and like watch her draw like pictures of angels and stuff like that. So I can say I really picked up a lot of creativity from, I guess, what was around me. And
Right.
I just ran with it.
Well, that's awesome. So, how has art impacted your life?
Well, I can say it has impacted me both in a good way and a bad way because at the age that I am, 24, I mean, just being honest, you would expect, oh, by this time, you would have dream things, I guess, like a good stable job or something like that, or just something that keeps you flowing and keeps you growing. But I can say art impacted my life. It really started when well, it really started from a serious like adult perspective when I got dropped out of college, and I had an apartment that I was paying for, and just responsibilities, just entering the adult world, by myself. And I can say it impacted me because I just looked at it like, well, I did a lot of artwork at school, and I did good on the projects, and I made good grades, and I excelled in these classes. So I just took that same energy and I just put that into myself. Like, do I want to wake up and go to work for somebody that I, really can't relate to or can't, thrive in, or do I want to, push myself to see what I can do or see where my creation or my vision can take me? And I mean, it impacted my life like that because I just, once I got dropped from school, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna start posting on Facebook. I'm doing logos for $10. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing album artwork and book covers for like $10 and $15. And nobody really, I don't really believe nobody had ever just saw some of the stuff that I was making, but I feel like people knew that I had something creative about me and they were willing to, lure themselves in to be like, okay, let's see what he can do, for a
Right.
small price. And it's like 5 years ago, it's just like, I didn't think I would be here, just
Right.
making my own decisions and um, continuing my artwork.
Okay. Good. Good. Well, I mean, I'm glad to see you kept going. A lot of times, people, when they put you to compromising positions that make you excel. So I'm glad that you took that energy and
Yeah,
kept it
I feel
pushing.
like that's what it was.
Yeah,
I
it was
was,
like, what is it? Sink or swim? Sink or
yeah,
swim.
yeah, that's what it was. Sink or swim.
And you swam.
Yeah, I'm a
Congratulations.
Pisces. Thank you.
So, what are some highlights? Can you give us some like highlights of your artistic career? Let's say.
Yeah, okay. So when I graduated high school back in 2014, um, and to this day, like I had a guy inbox me on Facebook the other day, and he was just like, I was looking at your pictures, and I was like, I appreciate it. And I thought he was talking about like my artwork or stuff, and he was just like, "Did you used to model or something like that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did for a little while with one of my peers. His name is Anthony Lemons, and he did the Xavier Anthony clothing brand like back when we were in high school, and he still has it going today. And kudos to him, he's doing great, and much congratulations to his success. But he helped me out. He gave me a spot, and I walked in his show. So really, modeling was one of the first highlights I can really say that I got to, experience, and more than just one time. It was like a few times on bigger platforms to where common faces were there, and it was just like wow, like this is real. I never thought I would be modeling, or walking on the runway or something like that. So, so, so that was a good highlight. I can also say doing photography with Little Rock Fashion Week director Brandon Campbell. He showed me a lot of good things. I got the opportunity to work with him back in 2017, just
Okay.
doing photo shoots with him and basically just growing my ability to use a camera and how to work with freelance models and models who were in agencies and stuff. So that was another highlight. I really got a lot of highlights. I mean, you gave me a lot of highlights. I mean, I don't even want to talk about all that, but one
Wait,
of
let's talk about a couple of them.
the best highlight I can say was basically you was like, hey, Vallejo, we about to go no, I'm about to go perform. You was like, I'm about to go perform. And I was like, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? I'll go. And I wasn't doing nothing. I was in college just chilling probably. And yeah, so you like come outside and you like, hey, come hop in the car, we about to go. So I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I put on some nice clothes or whatever. So we get to the place and you get on the mic and you do your little thing and you like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Thank y'all, I appreciate y'all. And then you just like kind of just dished it off to me and I'm just sitting in the audience like, I thought I was coming to watch you perform, you know what I'm saying? I didn't expect to be going up on the stage. So that was a major highlight because it really put me in the spotlight to get exposure for something that you and I knew I was good at. Like, I mean,
Right.
and I'm grateful for that because, I mean, if you would have never done that, I probably wouldn't be, on this call or, I probably wouldn't be as
Oh,
vocal about certain things. So
okay.
I can
Well,
say that
well,
was a
I'm
major
so
highlight.
proud of you. I'm so proud of you. That is
Appreciate it.
great, 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 great. So thanks for sharing those highlights. So my
Definitely.
next question is, and I wrote these down so I can stay on task. So who are some of your influencers? Like some of the people that you look up to who are artists,
Um,
or anybody who's had like just an influence on your journey. Like who are those people that stand out to you?
yeah. I can say you. I mean, again, you stood out to me. You made me vocal. You assisted me be vocal. You helped me a lot. Mean what I say what I mean.
Well,
I can
thank you.
also say, I can also say, Artez Irvin. He's a really good photographer. And when I first got into photography, I kind of watched him like grow, and it was just like amazing how he had like a perspective for it, and it just opened my eyes to a whole new, like okay, I have to be diverse. I have to be different in order to be, like I can't even explain it. But yeah, he was a really big influence. I'm trying to think of like local people because I mean, I won't compare, people who are, you know, far greater than me, but I mean people that are even peers too. But I can also say a lot of local artists that make music around Little Rock have influenced me too. Just as in terms of creating mixtape covers and
Hmm.
album covers for them and logos for their brands and for just different beauticians and barbers who have wanted me to, to just solely create the idea for them and just, give it to them as I create it. And those are the people who have really influenced me because it's like I have conversations with these people, not just like hand to hand transaction, not just hand to hand transaction, and then it's done. It's like I actually like to have a conversation with these people to get to know these people because
Hmm.
just as I'm helping them, they're helping me. So I mean, I
Right.
look at that as a major influence, So
Hmm.
those are some influence, but as far as like artists, I mean, I would say like Michelangelo, Salvador Dali, um, Kanye West. Um,
Kanye.
yeah, he got a lot going on right now, but I mean, an artist is an artist. I mean,
They
you
usually
can't
have a
judge
lot going,
somebody.
huh?
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, Pharrell, Jay Z, billionaires, people who make things happen are people
Mm,
who inspire me. So
I love it. I love it.
love to those people.
Okay, so I kind of wanted to shift gears. So I do the arts and education. So I wanted to get your take on like how important do you feel art is in academics?
I think it's very important because I feel like if you can't let a person express themselves in a place that they're not, 100% comfortable, then they'll never open up to the environment or the people that are in the environment. And basically, I also feel like they'll probably never open up to themselves. Like if you can't express who you are, then how do you know who you are? So I mean, I feel
Wow.
like in a school setting, I mean, yeah, just like how it's a basketball court, it needs to be, pencils and markers and computers for graphic design and, website building and animation because these are the things that the future is wanting. I mean, it's
Right.
gonna get to the point where machines are gonna really take over a lot of stuff. So it's like expression is really gonna be probably the last true thing that we have.
Wow.
So
Well, I like that you said that, making that comparison, like how we have, something to cater to people who like sports. Like we do need something to cater to the artists because artists, we do make the world go round. Everything around us is art. Like
yeah,
it had to be created, it had to be drawn. Like artists are
yeah,
very important. So we do definitely need
that's
more
true.
things in the schools that cater to cultivating that talent.
Yeah.
So that was a good point that you made. Really, really loved it.
Thank you.
So while you were growing up, was arts a big thing in school?
Wait, could you repeat that?
So while you were in school, was arts? Was there a focus on arts?
Um, well, when I was in elementary, I mean, I had like an art teacher. She used to come to like our classroom like every so often. We would paint and do stuff. She was really helpful. I mean, and I can say that because I remember her. Like, I could probably draw a picture of her face. Like, I don't remember her name, but I could probably draw a picture of her face. And her name was Katie. Her name was Katie. Yeah. She was like this
Katie.
yeah. She was like this younger girl. And just thinking about it, when I was about 8 years old, she was probably my age, going to teach kids art. So it's just like looking at how the spectrum flips. And I think those type of moments really helped a lot to, keep art around and
Right.
made me want to go further and continue into doing art. Because I didn't play sports in high school. So when I got to high school, I did photography for the yearbook, actually.
Mhm.
It was
Oh,
cool how I got that position, too.
how did it happen?
Well, my mom had knew this lady that worked for the school district, and I guess they were like late on their yearbooks or something for Terry Elementary. And I designed like a digital yearbook for them. And yeah, I showed it to my teacher. I guess I was just talking in class one day, and my teacher was like, "Step into my office. I hear you talking." I thought I was in trouble. And she was like, her name was Miss Harshfield. She was like, "You made this?" Like she was just like so shocked. And I was like, "Yeah, I did." And she like was like, "Come here." And she like took me by the wrist and like we ran down the hallway. Like, and the room was like the journalism room. It was like a few doors down, I think. It was like one or two doors down. And yeah, she went in there and she was like, "This kid needs to be in this class." And I was like, I didn't take journalism one to even, know what I'm doing in journalism two.
Right.
So, I mean, I showed her the yearbook, they sat me down and they changed my schedule. And from there, I was the photographer for the yearbook.
Wow. That's
So,
big.
yeah. And that changed,
That's
so
nice.
it helped me out a lot. It gave me like confidence. Like,
Yeah.
it was different.
Well, that's
Like,
awesome.
I didn't
Give
have to
me
follow the rules to be a part, like, well, not the rules, but like like
the order of events.
yeah, I have to
Well,
follow the order. I
right.
got skipped ahead. So I was like, yes, I'm doing something good.
Talented. So, what would you be doing if you weren't an artist?
If I wasn't an artist,
Right.
if I wasn't an artist,
Is there something odd that you would want to be? Like, if I
uh,
wasn't doing poetry, I would be doing insurance.
um, I mean, dang, see, like even a job that I do, like I do production art. So if I wasn't an artist, I would be a. It's so many things that I look at as like an artist, though. Okay, let me think about this.
There's just
I
nothing,
don't
huh?
know. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think I would do. I think I would do. I feel like I would make like funny videos on the internet, but that's like art too. I mean, it's comedy.
That's
Uh,
true. So you really just will be an artist.
yeah, it's just all around.
Okay, that's fine. Stay true
Oh
to it.
no, I would. I feel like I would try to learn to work on cars. I figured out I like cars.
Mm, That mechanics,
Like,
that would be
yeah,
cool.
like mechanics. I like mechanics. I like landscaping. That's art too, though. I mean,
See,
everything is
exactly. That's
art.
why I said everything is art, basically.
Hey, did you know you can't spell earth without art?
Oh my God, I didn't know, but now I know.
No, I'm playing.
Okay, so my next question would be, what advice would you give to any upcoming artists?
Don't stop. Keep going.
Hmm.
Trust your vision. Stick to your intuition, and never limit yourself.
Wow, never limit yourself. I like that.
And don't listen to the haters because trends are. I feel like trends easily get confused with you know like creativity. You know, if it's not this trend, then it's not creative. Or if it's not 2020 style, then it's not 2020 style. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't know. But never stop.
Okay. I like that. I like that. And was there anything else you wanted to share with us? So I did have
Um,
about one more question, but was there anything?
no.
Okay. Well, actually, can you tell us how we can find some of your work?
Oh yeah, y'all can check out my portfolio. It's Vallejo Art, and Vallejo is Vallejo Art ART myportfolio.com. And you can see a lot of the artwork that I have created over a course of time, some old, some new, but I just went through and selected some of the best pieces that I have or some of the most diverse designs that I've had to create, and even some of the stuff that then gave me some of the most trouble.
Right.
So y'all can be sure to check out that stuff there. You guys can contact me, email, Facebook, Instagram, all of that. I just put the link in the comments below if anybody would like to go click it. But
Okay.
yeah, that's where you can find me at.
Oh, why is this acting as okay? Oh, okay, you put it in there. Thank you. That was good. Okay. Well, Vallejo, I just want to say thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for tuning in and letting us interview you and getting a little insight on who you are and why you do what you do. I just want to say I appreciate you as an artist. Keep creating, keep making the world great, and that's all, sir.
Thanks.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye.